What's up, guys? How we doing today? Hope y'all are doing fantastic. Today we got a good one for you. Today we're talking about the Trump's Truth Social post that he made about Biden had been executed in 2020. This might rustle some feathers, and full disclosure, this is just my opinion. I have no documentation, nothing to go along with this. This is just my thoughts on it, my opinions. Anyway, it's going to be fun. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay, so y'all have heard about that. I'll put it right here. It's that post that he made that Biden, there is no Biden. I don't even know what it says, but I'll post it up here so y'all can read it. Y'all have probably heard about it, but it's about that Joe Biden has been executed in 2020. Now I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not sure how you feel about it. If it's something, leave in the comments of what you think about it, if you think it's true or not. But I was actually told this by a source that at the moment I'm keeping anonymous, and I'm going to be talking to this person again, because I'm going to be, if this person knows anything, I'd like to know. But he told me about this back at that time, back in 2021 or something, 2022. He was telling me that Joe Biden's been executed. He's not running the government. He said the military was running the government, but he said Joe Biden's been executed. And I didn't buy it. I just kind of blew it off. Yeah, whatever. I didn't believe it. And I'm still having a hard time believing it, even just because Trump said it. But having Trump actually say it, maybe my source was onto something. He also told me a few other people. I'm not going to name those because, like I said, I have no documentation, have no proof. He just said a few other names of people that had been executed that I'm kind of skeptical of still. But just the fact that Trump said it kind of makes you like kind of think about it. Maybe this source was onto something. But again, I don't know if I believe it, and I'm not trying to conspiracy theory. I'm just saying I heard about this back at that time when he was telling me that, and I was trying to find out where he got it from. He told me the news, wherever he was getting his information from, so I could go on and look. But at the time, it sounded like it was some pretty ridiculous stuff that they were talking about. But I don't know now. I mean, do we want to believe Trump that he said it? That do we want to believe that, or was that just something that he's just trying to get on people's nerves, trying to dig a little deep? Because sometimes I wonder. Sometimes he just talks, and sometimes it's sometimes you think he should just keep his mouth shut. But this is like just kind of came out of the blue. Like, I mean, with all the conspiracy that's been going on about his health, and which isn't conspiracy anymore. His health is definitely, if he is alive, his health has been going down. He was diagnosed with cancer, and we could all see his decline. And that's kind of why I'm like, could it be legit? I mean, we've seen pictures. They're all over. Like I said, I don't have any, but there's pictures where he looks a little different. His ears are different. Some of them are attached to earlobes, some are detached to earlobes. His smile looks a little different. There's pictures that show different. But from my understanding, and I don't know that, again, this is just my thought. I think I've heard somewhere, but I would imagine all presidents have stunt doubles, if you would, like in the movies. I'm sure they all have a doubles and lookalikes and stuff like that to do certain things, so that because you're obviously the president can't be everywhere. And for safety precautions, there's some places that you may not want the actual president to be. So they might throw in a lookalike to, so there is that, there is lookalikes. I would imagine every president has them just for safety purposes and for, just things like that. So it's like, I don't know for sure if I believe it. Again, I'm it's still a conspiracy until I can get more facts and more data. I don't know if I'm technically buying into it yet. I will definitely dig into it more. Haven't really heard a whole lot of people actually come on and talk about it. I've seen a couple actually mention it in their videos, but when I first heard it, I was kind of like, wait a second, I heard that a couple years ago, a few years ago, and it's now all of a sudden Trump saying it. So it's like, huh. But like I said, I don't know for sure if I'm buying it or not, but it is what it is. But I know regardless, they're trying to say now his health's been declining and it was a cover up of his health decline. And now he has a aggressive form of prostate cancer and it's in his bones or whatever. And so it's hard to believe anymore with the deep state. You don't know what they're doing. I mean, they've obviously covered that up. But if he was legit executed back in 2020, imagine that cover up. And who's actually been running the government? There's conspiracies on that. My source said that the military was running it, which I don't know about that. Maybe because there was some woke military that maybe they were the ones running it. Who knows? There's been theories that Jill Biden was in charge, or Jill Biden's chief of staff was in charge, or Liz Warren was part of it. And there's all kinds of theories about it, and I don't know if we'll ever get the truth. There's a lot of things I don't think we'll ever get the truth. Epstein, I don't think we'll ever get the truth on that, which kind of sad, for the victims, because I'm sure the victims want their justice, but is that ever going to happen? I don't know. It's tough, but hopefully, I mean, I don't know. And I'm kind of on the fence on whether that's actually going to come out or not, thinking maybe Trump's in on it, as far as not in on it, like on the list, like doing like dirty. I think he's in on it for pushing back on not releasing it yet. Maybe he's trying to, maybe timing. Maybe there's a timing thing with it. Like maybe he's waiting for that right time. Maybe he's waiting till around I don't know. Maybe he's waiting for midterms to start coming around so that he can wipe them out before they get a chance to. I don't know. Maybe that's another theory that I've heard, that maybe Trump's waiting. Maybe he's just kind of holding it back until the right time, because maybe it's part of his strategy. I know a lot of this stuff he said day one, but maybe he's just hold on, just the right time. We're working on it, and they've been working on some stuff. They've been kind of a little behind the scenes. They've been arresting some people, and they've been catching people, and they've been, but I don't know. It's tough, and I don't think we'll ever know the truth. But anyway, leave in the comments if you think Biden's dead or alive. I don't know what I believe yet. I haven't done enough research, but let me know in the comments what you think on that and whatever else. But anyway, short video for today. I just wanted to come on and just give my opinion, and just, that my source kind of told me that a few years ago. And he gave me a few other names of people that, again, I'm not sure I'm buying it, but it's definitely something to maybe give him a call and do some questioning on it and see what else he knows, or find out his source. Maybe he'll give me that source again, because he told me where to look. He said, yeah, go here and look it up, but I forgot what it was, because I looked at it and it just all seemed ridiculous at the time. I was like, holy yeah, that ain't true. That can't be right. And then, but now that, Trump comes out and says the exact same thing, maybe it's something worth at least investigating a little bit and coming in and maybe do some investigation. I probably should have done that before I made this video, but I just wanted to get it on and, give my take on it, while it's still kind of fresh on people's minds. And then maybe I'll, like I said, maybe I'll do some digging and come back and see if there's something see if there's see if I found something and maybe share with y'all. But anyway, appreciate y'all. Do the YouTube stuff. Links below if you want to support the channel. There's some other channels I'm trying to get up and going, that if you feel like checking them out. But anyway, if nothing else, just do the YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, share, comment. You know the drill. But anyway, appreciate y'all. Love you. See you in the next one.